Come one, come all, and welcome to Morgantown for another beautiful college football Saturday. Today we have Penn State at West Virginia, a state known for its coal industry. And let me tell you, this isn't the first time Penn State's taken on a few minors. I'm Bus Thompson here with Coach Percival Picante. Say, Coach Percy, what do you think of today's matchup?
It's abuse of power and hit the shower hour here in Morgantown. We've got one for you today. I think I'm going with Penn today. Penn. I would say Sean Penn at that.
I'm pretty sure it's no relation to Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, you see him in colors? That's just a man that you can ride with.
I can't say I've seen that one. I'm more of an I Am Sam kind of guy.
He didn't stand on none of this mamby-pamby, whiteout our atrocities from the textbook, busted wide open boy bullshit. Penn. You know what? These guys should have got the death penalty like Marshall.
I think Marshall got a different type of death penalty, Coach. That was SMU you're thinking of.
Sorry, that one flew right over my head, but I'm gonna give it to the guys in the Lakers jerseys today. Go Hillsiders!
Ooh, he didn't get very far there.
Leading the way for the Morgantown Budgeteers, we've got Garrett Green. Promising young lad. I'm more of a defensive guy myself.
Ooh.
Decent gain.
Looks like 2 yards in a cloud of dust. I don't know about you, but I don't really like the way this quarterback's walking around.
What do you mean by that? Slouching.
I mean,
I'll tell you about slouching. Kids these days, they don't understand. Head in the phone.
X-neck? Is that what you're saying, Coach?
Archback. In the locker
Too
room.
much technology.
Decent game. Very decent game. I'm liking the way this is starting. Those Penn State LBs are formidable.
Sounds like you might be liking it a bit much.
Motion to the right.
Ooh, and he breaks a big one. I'm happy I can only see you from the waist up.
Already on the 50.
They're moving. Offense is moving. So this is my first time. This is my first time in West Virginia. Have you been here before, Coach?
An old coal man's town. It's admirable. Admirable indeed. Not like these nitwit liars.
Yeah, you seem like a real lunch pail kind of guy.
Lunch pail?
Fucking
I'll tell you about lunch.
Okay, go on.
Crunching, munching, stack formation. That's the only munching I get around here.
I don't know if Charlene would feel comfortable with you talking to me about this right now.
Shut up, you fucking analyst. Taking it too far.
Alrighty.
You know, it's interesting. I didn't expect this much motion on this side of the ball. Penn State. Those coordinators want to get all a little bit confusing around here. I'm liking what I'm seeing, though.
There wasn't this much motion back when you played or coached.
I'll tell you
Then
about
again, I think the
motion.
forward pass is pretty new.
Kids these days don't know about motion.
Well, you know, all these plays, they only last a few seconds, so that's your type of motion, I'm pretty sure. What do you think of sliding? You seem more of like a head first kind of guy.
I'll slide on your bitch ass any day. Keep it up.
Ooh, and he looking bad.
4th and 3.
Would you go for it here, coach? What's your move?
I don't trust a leg or a peg.
It's like they're going to settle for a kick.
Plugged it. What? See, what did I fucking tell you? He's fucking kicking.
Just despicable. About to cry, I think. Didn't see him at the tailgate looking like that.
Look for creative
So now the
motion
ball
on this
goes
side
to
of the
Penn
ball.
State's side.
What a move.
And I'm expecting big things out of this offense this year, especially today.
Why is he running like that? Might have hit that showered commune early.
It's okay. The old regime's been gone for over a decade now. Those locker rooms safe.
What do you like here? Since, you know, you're the expert and all. I mean, we only got paired to, kind of complement each other, and I'm already not liking this dynamic.
Well, I didn't say I liked you much either, coach. I respect you, but damn, I kind of hate you.
4th and 5, first drive.
Yeah,
Seeing
that's
some,
tough.
similarities here. Wow.
3 and out. Not a good look for such a highly ranked team against the lowly West Virginia Mountaineers.
You should have gave me
You're
your
going to
check.
punt it away.
West Coast Zone.
And they're going to take it for a gain of 4. These offenses are kind of lackluster, would you say, coach?
I think they're just warming up.
A little foreplay before the action. Is that what you're saying?
It's a coal miner's town. We warm up around here.
Make sure you wash under your fingernails.
Sandusky didn't. Anyways, 3rd and 5. What a drive.
Another 3rd and 5. I'd like to see some sort of motion before the snap. Or not. Drops back.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Nice. We have a conversion finally. I was worried you were going to fall asleep over here.
See, this is a kid. He keeps us out in the game.
Time's ticking, and he gets the snap off
Oh.
to the right side. Breaks a big one.
Oh.
Ooh. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Go to sleep. Go to fucking sleep, you pedophiles.
You think that's a real gun?
You wouldn't know the difference.
Or do you think it's a real raccoon hat? Davy Crockett. Now, there was an American hero. Great hat. Great name, Davy. Not enough Davies anymore.
What was that? Anyways, back to the fucking pegger.
Have you ever been in a coal mine? I've never worked a day in my life.
I just know you're good at holding your breath. Don't tell me how I figured that out. Penn State with
With the
lackluster
smell of
return.
cheap cologne and alcohol coming off you right now, I have to be holding my breath in order not to vomit. All right, Penn State starts their drive. When they answer back, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's coming back. It's a shame. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
There we go.
Oh, and it breaks another big one. Gets back most of what they lost on the penalty.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Expect to see some more of that. Powerful back, thick thighs. Oh, my.
Be careful there.
I don't understand that call.
You mean running it into the back of the guard?
Center guard, same difference. I just don't understand it. Where's the motion? The creative play calling?
Maybe you should be down there on the sideline, coach.
Maybe I should.
Why don't you remind us a little bit of your coaching career while we're on taking a break here?
Play a little D2 ball. Coach in the league. You know, got a nice ring to it. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you talk about a bit of your history there, Bucko? Buckaroo.
Well, legally, I'm not really allowed to talk about it right now. I'm kind of penning some things with my ex, but you know, what is everything, you know? What is anything? What is life? When you wake up one morning to soggy Lucky Charms, your wife took both the kids, why even put on pants?
You were the least dependable slot receiver I ever saw. Bricks for hands. Anyways, there's that motion again.
You in the motion? You're one of the motion of the ocean guys, aren't you?
You're one of the emotive types. Decent gain. 2nd and 3.
I'm not loving these yellow jerseys.
I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing.
Ooh, you like that?
Yellow flag, yellow jersey.
Hold them off sides. Very nice. Yeah, it gets confusing. There's too much yellow on the field.
Yellow belly liars.
I don't like
cheats.
And I'd like
scoundrels.
Classic blue. Oop. Takes it off the left side. Another flag.
No discipline.
Things just aren't what they used to be, huh, Coach?
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, not. Back in my day, we hit the pavement.
Back in my day, we hit the slopes. If you know what I'm saying.
Slope. Nice gain. Little underneath. Pick and motion. Let's go.
Came at a much needed time. Make it a 3rd and manageable.
Moms matter.
What was that?
37. Nice gain. Dude,
They're driving now. Can they make this a 2-score lead? Oh, and they're running hurry up.
This vaunted linebacker core hasn't stepped up. You've got returning seniors up front. Nobody's looking for the ball.
Ooh, and he gets stopped in the backfield. Tough look.
You know, I like that call in not quite an obvious running situation.
You know, would not be an obvious running situation? This play. Would you like to see that?
Let's trust him.
It's got all day.
Garrett with the Barrett. To the sidelines.
Looks like he was just throwing it away.
I'm sorry.
Very mindful. Very demure. And here we go to make it a 2-score game.
Darlene, I'm working here. No, I don't want to hear about that right now. Well, keep it contextual. Why are you scrolling?
Look at
Keep
that.
scrolling.
Beautiful kick right
Keep
down the cock.
scrolling. Just stop. That was 5 years ago. Just stop.
Am I hearing a domestic situation right now, Coach?
Kicking off, 10-point lead. Is this what you expected today?
Not at all. I thought Penn State was going to come in here and absolutely clap their cheeks. Doesn't seem to be the case.
You would think these guys would have an easy enough schedule. I mean, you know OSU's taking them. But is it possible that the Mountaineers budgeteer their way out of this? We'll have to see. Because they sure
I
can't
like
keep
where
those
they're at,
facilities
but
open.
I like where they're at, but I don't think 10 points is enough to close it out. They're going to have to keep scoring here.
I just don't quite like anything that I'm seeing. The exciting play calling, new coordinators. Where's the improvement?
Well, maybe it's a learning curve.
Mom's lurker.
What was that?
Anyways, 5-yard gain. Better than the guard's ass.
Now you got options here. Run, pass option, pass, run option, play action.
Woo! There's
Run.
that play calling that
Ooh.
we were looking for.
Beautiful.
Very smooth.
The motion, the confusion reminds me of my frat parties back in the day. So much going on, you just slip one right in there and no one really knows it until you got a first down.
Seems on theme for the themes of the game. Looks
He
like
got
he's warming
leveled.
up. We're approaching half. I'd imagine they have to put something on the board here.
Looks like they're having difficulties on the sideline.
Keep your head in the game, kid.
And here we're at the 2-minute warning. West Virginia leads Penn State 10-0.
You know,
And I'm
about
surprised.
that technical difficulty, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm so sorry to interrupt. You just gotta move the stick around sometimes. Move the sticks.
I'm going to let that one breathe. So what are you thinking here if you're West Virginia going into halftime with a big lead?
I'm thinking that these guys aren't half cracked up with what they should be. I mean, last year, West Virginia, leading sacks in the Big 12, not a bad unit. Not a bad unit at all. Quite optimistic. And in fact, I would say they came into the game with all the momentum and everything to prove. Penn State, an institution based upon linear success, easy schedules, hiding scandals, they're quite good at that. They thought this was a wash.
I don't know if I'd say they're good at hiding scandals, but they try. Third and 2. And he gets it. You love that. You got to love where you're at right now if you're Penn State. You're down 10, but you're knocking at the door. It's got to be hot in that costume. You're wearing a mascot costume all day. September weather. Brutal. First and goal, and we're about to roll into halftime.
Don't overcomplicate it here. Right up the middle.
Take it easy. You got a timeout, and there we go. Right up the gut. They've heard that here at this Penn State before.
It's very problematic. You know, when they put me and you on, I didn't expect much. Now I'm expecting not to get platformed at all. Push it through. Yeah, that's right. Get the easy one.
So you're West Virginia here. Up 3. 3 timeouts. Are you trying to score here, or are you just taking it into the half?
Kneel and deal. Let's figure it out on the next one. Don't push it. Ooh, this is aggression.
I prefer the aggressive approach. Take what you can get. Especially at the end of the day. Or night.
Sounds like me on the strip. So now that I think about it, not quite bad. 3 timeouts. And he drops it.
Butterfingers. Hate to see that.
Shouldn't have ate that popcorn.
Yep, 3rd and inches. That is the longest yard.
Ouch.
Ooh. Flag. See who it's on.
Back it up. Back it up.
A comedy of errors, and at this point I would say just kneel it out. And they refuse. You just got to know when to give up on life, you know? Everyone wants to fight, but sometimes you just have to roll over and die. Like when your wife takes everything, including your kids.
Ouch.
Your TV.
Are we live?
2 of your 3 cars. I hope not.
You know, that's one thing we can agree on. Comedy of errors. I think that guy
Now,
was in
this
the
Mountaineer
Olympics.
dancing. This Mountaineer dancing in the end zone looks like that breakdancing Olympic lady from Australia.
It looks quite Olympian, doesn't it? Champions.
And this is the longest 30 seconds of football I've ever watched.
I don't like this.
And he takes off with it. Another dance.
Wiped his nose for the slime. Can we fucking push it down the field? God damn. Yes, yes, yes.
What do you think of
Oh,
that?
mama. Oh.
Good thing it's halftime. I think coach is going to need to change his pants after that one. 7-10. Halftime. What do you do when
you
you're-
have to slap the shit out you?
I will be pressing charges if you lay one finger on me. Now let me ask you, coach. You're in West Virginia situation. Home team. Up 3. Started off hot. Didn't look so hot on that last drive. What are you thinking? What are you saying in the locker room? What are you coming out with? What's your game plan?
I think with what we've seen so far, Penn State needs more creative play calling. They need to stop being it's out. Get your head in the game, kid. Quickest halftime of my life. Let's keep it pushing.
Penn State. The only team that showers at halftime and after the game.
Oh. Ouch.
Ooh, and he busts a big one. He must be reinvigorated after that halftime. Nothing like the Penn State locker room.
Bust it down,
The
boy.
halftime performance by the bands was amazing. The rhythmic slapping sounds coming off of the Penn State side was just something to be heard. Brutal.
Only kiss Cam where you want to be next year, sister. Here in Morgantown.
Good cut there. Got some back.
Keep the
Thumbs
windows
down.
thumbs down. They're driving.
Oh, they're moving now. 3rd and 2.
Finding the lanes.
And this running back looks like a different guy coming out of halftime. Think he got some of that Space Jam juice?
Slips a minute.
Do a little bump in the locker room.
I'll tell you, there was a time where I was live. Ain't in those times now. Little option work. You know, I like the
I don't know
change
about
up
that.
here. I like the change up here, but not quite the execution I was looking for.
No, and with that run, I think White Boy Summer has officially come to an end.
Wow, wow.
And this crowd is just pulsing.
Motion. I like this. Oof. Whiteout had the lane.
It's a tough look, but very manageable. If you don't get this, do you think about going for it here?
I think you got to for the sake of momentum. Tackle spilling his
Ooh, and
guts
we have
out.
an injury timeout.
Looked like he was proposing on the sideline. We having another Boise State moment with the boys.
Boise State takes on a whole new meaning with these teams. Back up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action.
Very nice.
You like to see that. Just get enough. So now it looks like Penn State's clicking. They're just a few yards away from taking the lead, and what was once seemingly turning into a blowout is now flipped the other direction.
Very nice.
And this run game's really woken up.
Well, I think the diversity of play calling really set them up there. Hard to gauge.
Yeah, you absolutely called it at halftime. It's almost like you have the controller in your hands or something.
Don't fucking agree with me. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Hey, I thought we'd try something new. You know, I'm just as progressive as the next guy, but let's get these men cheerleaders off the field.
That's just the AI generation. They forgot to scrub that mustache.
And after a hot start, West Virginia is looking sad and lonely. Will they turn to immediate family?
Watch out for these Penn
like
State linebackers. Hair is a part of the jersey. Oh, and they will pull. They will pull it.
Not afraid to grab the mane, the Nittany Lions. Ooh. And a nice gain there. I'd like to see West Virginia use a little tempo.
Garrett the Barrett, let it loose. I like this kid. You know, they're one of the younger offenses in CFB, and, you know, they happen to be clicking.
Well, when all the players are between the ages of 18 and 22, I think every offense is pretty young. But I get what you mean, Coach.
In the case of Penn State, 5 to 10, problematic.
Yeah, what did that do to Joe Paterno's legacy? Did he know?
Did Hillary know?
I got the documents. Let's not go down that route, pal. And I like how West Virginia's answering here.
A little bit of a
Down and
same interaction. I like it.
Yeah. 14 unanswered from Penn State. West Virginia nuts up. Climbs back into the game. I'm supposed to be impartial up here, but you gotta love an underdog.
A little bit of a throwback, a little bit of option work. I don't know if he has the legs for all that. Seems akin more to the historical powerhouse offenses that WVU has produced. Screen, I love it. Good timing.
And it looks like he got the first. Speaking about those old West Virginia offenses, remember the days of Pat White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine? Those are some fun ones to watch.
Kids, let me tell you about Pat White. Pull up that highlight video when you get the chance. Phenom.
Ooh, looks like we have another injury. These guys just can't stay on the field.
You know, stress of the game, high stakes, beginning of the year, you know, there is some contact conditioning. In Penn State, in their instance, they do a lot of contact conditioning. You would think they'd be more prepared.
Yeah, you'd hope to get that out of your system in the offseason or in the beginning of training camp, but I guess sometimes you can't fight the urge.
He was quivering. Oh, mama. Get me out of here. Come on, Carrot. Get your head in the game, kid.
And we enter the fourth quarter, 14-10, Penn State. West Virginia's driving.
Like it. Quick pass. Oh, tough decision here. He says, hold on. Hold on. I got it, guys. Trust me.
You putting the hands in the ball, or are you putting the ball in the hands of your quarterback here?
I think you have to.
I agree with these shorter quarters.
I got it. Oh.
No. Disaster strikes. And the offense got out on the field quite fast.
Let the coaches coach, kids. Clear example. Oof. Clobbered.
He's getting smacked around out there like one of these West Virginia sisters.
Keep the locks off the door and slam it. How do you break out of that?
Made something out of nothing there. You got to be slippery when you're on Penn State side.
Lotion with the motion. You have to imagine another score here. Starting to get a little bit out of reach.
Yeah, I would say if they start to drive and they can hold them to a field goal, you know they're still in it. But anything more than that, I think they're probably screwed. Up. And this running back's really come alive this second half. I didn't think he did much the first half, but
I don't think you notice.
Pays off.
I love when a secondary comes up to lay the wood. That gives me hope.
I don't think that's the only thing it gives you. Another shitty run by the quarterback. Third and 5. Oh, and he throws a pick.
What
An
they
absolute
needed.
game changer.
Defense was waking up. Secondary play, phenomenal.
Did not expect that here. You think you're going to be a little safe having the lead in the fourth quarter, but I guess he just didn't see the safety.
Hard hat. Lay the wood with those hard hats, boys. Lay it.
Typically, those hats are used for coal mining, diving, dark tunnels, but of course you go back to the wood.
They're digging deep here. Cut this lead.
And you could just feel it's electric here in the stadium. Down at home, fourth quarter, big turnover.
Mustard jerseys, and they're trying to catch up here.
Nice one. Let me just relish in that pun you made. Huh?
Let's not get ourselves into too much of a pickle here, Garrett.
They're down.
Very nice.
Big play. Big conversion.
You a mayonnaise guy? You more of a spiritual miracle whip.
Well, I am a white man, so I do like mayo. Pepper's a little too spicy.
What? What? Push it. Oh, my. Here we go on the trips. Looks left side. He said, "Come on, man."
I'd like to see him come out in a tighter formation there. What do you think of the tightness of that formation?
Charlene! No, it's not time for that. Oh, it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. I told you this. Let it go. You keep scrolling. No, I didn't read.
And West
I didn't
Virginia
respond.
scores. All right, coach, relax there. I don't want to hear any violence.
No.
I don't know how you could keep her around, but my family fell apart.
Darling,
It's
stop.
Nothing
I'm
but nice,
finishing.
gracious, considerate.
Where are we? Oh.
I think you just missed a touchdown. And now that we're going for an extra point. All reliable. No way he could miss this. And he doesn't. This goddamn Mountaineer shoots another bullet into this guy. Let's have to come down somewhere, sir.
All bullet bill. Hooah! Heard that pop from the stands. Pop, pop. I know where that bullet landed.
Where's that?
Well,
Ooh. And after seemingly giving up, West Virginia seems to have come alive in this fourth quarter.
hooah!
Following up a touchdown with a sack, Sean Martin. Wonder if he's any relation to the muscle hamster, Doug. Go back in the backfield. Ooh, and he connects.
Finally takes a shot.
And that's just what Penn State needed.
Shot in the arm. No, Charlene! Not that! No! I need some fucking morphine. What?
I can tell you this much, my West Virginia money line will be absolutely devastated if Penn State can pull this off.
Mayonnaise with the strike. Don't trust his legs, though. I feel like it's going to come down to his legs. Let's see what he has in his wheelhouse.
What about coming down your legs? He just threads the needle there. Look at this. Terrible. Something tells me these folks are getting drunk, regardless of the outcome of the game. What else is there to do in West Virginia?
Well,
The state shaped like a middle finger.
first
Have you
day
ever noticed
together.
that, Coach? Have you ever seen a map before?
I don't know about that, you fucking analyst, but I kind of like you. First game, tight knit, could go any direction.
It has become quite a nail biter. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind some free football. Tie it up with a field goal here and go into overtime. And he hands it to the back.
Gotta think, 25 seconds left. First and goal, first and close.
If I'm Penn State, I'm running it up the gut. Get West Virginia to kill those timeouts because a lot can happen in 20 seconds in college football.
Look at those wheels. Patty mayonnaise.
Another sack. Looks like there's still some fight left in him. Ooh, and he carries him almost into the end zone. This is tough. We need a goal line stand here at home to avoid devastation.
I need the secondary to step up right fucking here. Keep him out. You know what it's
Fourth and
looking
goal.
like.
Will we get a game-tying field goal? Or do you go for it? Just get the win and walk away.
This is where
How
your
do you feel about kickers,
overpaid
Coach?
time management specialist gets his bread. 5 seconds left.
High pressure kick.
Well, Bust. Looks like we got a hell of a game. Can I call you Bust?
You can call me whatever you'd like.
What kind of fucking name is Bust?
Go for Buster. Mr. Picante.
Coach Picante. Kicking off. Well then, first game of Where's My Script going right into overtime. Phenomenal.
That's what we needed. A few extra minutes with each other.
I'm juiced.
This college overtime is just something special.
You know, seems like they've
Back
had it
and
right
forth.
the whole time. And everyone else just fall by the wayside. Figure it out later. Seems a little bit like your short-term college career, I might add. Bricks. You see, not everyone has the game figured out like your old ball coach here. Keep your head in the game, kid. Let's stay sharp. We're going into overtime.
Speaking of sharp, here's another flag. Coach, I've been thinking about what you said, and it's not very nice of you to say these mean things about me.
Well,
I'm trying.
it's called pushing your players. Push, reinforce. And these
Penn
guys
State
already
easily scores the
fucking
touchdown.
scored.
And that's going to come back to
Peg him in the ass.
Hayden. You could say so.
As I was saying, push, pull, reinforce. I would have think they would have pushed back a little bit more there.
But we'll see. If the offense does its job, it's going into double overtime, and that's all I have hope for because, as I mentioned before, my mortgage on West Virginia money line is very important this month.
Budgeteers with a nice game. Hopefully they can keep their fine institution open beyond this game. I'd like to see a full college football season. Ideally.
Luckily, it's a public school.
Some interesting values here in Morgantown. And they strike back!
And he comes down with a touchdown. Beautiful. Answers immediately.
Controversial opinions and ideologies don't matter once you grease the wheel. Shoot that in there. Bullet bill.
Very profound for someone with CTE.
See your mom.
What
7
was
up.
that?
Now we rely on the good old kicker.
24-23, and the field goal unit comes out to try to tie it up.
Not a given, I might add. Not a given in this type of environment.
See, that's a lose-lose for the kicker. Never getting credit for that kick, but they're going to hear about it if they miss it. It's a thankless job, like being a single father. And West Virginia is going to start this overtime with the ball.
Ball off the cornerback's head. 2nd and 10.
And they don't give it to him. 3rd and inches.
Signal caller goes, "Come on, guys. We can do it." Indeed, they strike back. Hell of a game. College football debut.
And I do not know how he got that ball out. The pocket collapsed around him.
Garrett the Barrett.
Beautiful throw. His cousin must have promised him an extra kiss for a win.
Going for 2.
And they're stopped short for the 2-point conversion, which is mandatory in double overtime. You got to think Penn State's going to answer back with the ease they've been scoring the last few drives.
They better strike quick. I'm missing my med. Charlie! Not the blue. I told you. Separate. Yeah, separate. And delegate.
You called it after one play. They're down almost to the goal line. First and goal. If I'm them, I'm just handing it off to that talented running back.
Push it. He got hit by a wall.
Rhythmic slapping sounds. Rhythmic slapping sounds, my friend. We got some motion. And he gets it down to the 1.
Gotta
Big
wonder.
moment.
You gotta wonder.
Have 2 downs.
3rd and goal. You're not getting much up that middle anymore.
Yeah, if I'm Penn State here, I'm spreading it out, running it up the gut. You have another down to live if that doesn't work.
There's that motion again. See, they have the chance here.
Motion. This is it. It all comes down to this. And Saunders is having a hell of a game. 2nd touchdown on the day.
Time to step up, boys. For fucking Ironsides. District 3, there can only be one big me.
And stopped in the backfield immediately. And we live to see another round. Triple overtime goes to 2-point conversions only.
And he just
gotta be
didn't
tough.
want to be there.
It's got to be tough running one play at a time.
Shot for shot.
I'll go shot for shot after this game with you. And that's it.
Phenomenal
Be
win.
upset.
A
I
modern
can pay my
classic.
mortgage this month.
Well, the historical classic here that has traditionally been one-sided swings the other way. The Big 3 has a new winner.